Hey up, it's Louise. Welcome to my hotly tipped end of year 2024 roundup in review favourites extravaganza. Excuse my spot patch here. It's supposed to be a star. It's like a B&M knockoff of the Starface ones, but it just kind of looks weird. Forget that. My body's rebelling because all I've done for the past like 4 or 5 days is eat chocolate orange and drink Baileys, and I'm slowly turning into dust, but we move, just ignore it. Anyway, these are my most favourite of all things from this past year. Don't have to be from this past year, I've just consumed this past year. It's mostly films because I watch a lot of films, not gonna lie. Treacle the cat is snuffling around in here, so if you see her walk by, just ignore her. Just don't give her the attention. She's just down there sneezing. I'll start off being incredibly literate with my favourite books of the year. My 2 favourite books this year were by the same author, Eliza Clark. I love Eliza Clark. She's the best. I love her so much. Penance, #1. I think this actually came out 2023 at the very end of it, but I only bought it this year and I saw her do a talk about it, a Q&A. Amazing. I love how tumblr.com coded it is. I loved it so much. I'm planning to reread it in the new year just because I enjoyed it so much. It was so good. But yeah, I got to meet Eliza when she did a talk at the Mowbray, and she said she liked my outfit, so I kind of peaked then. My life's not going to get any better than that, I don't think. My second Eliza Clark book is She's Always Hungry, which is her short story collection. I love a short story collection, especially when it's kind of like weird, horror, creepy, disturbing short stories. I love it. There's a lot of reread value in this baby, and I'll reread it in the new year, most definitely. I love short story collections. I want more of them. Please, please, please. I love them. So I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder and I think I look really weird because I don't usually wear these glasses. What do we reckon? I got these last year. I don't know. Do I like them? I never really wear them, but anyway, it is what it is. On to my biggest category. Films. I watch so many films. I have a unlimited card for my cinema of choice. I forgot what the card was called. Just an unlimited card. I pay like 16 quid a month and I'll just go see any old crap. I see some very good films and I see some very bad films, but mostly I see like okay films that I don't intend to rewatch but I enjoy, you know what I mean? To start off strong, one of my favourite films of this year, maybe all time, Love Lies Bleeding. This film altered something in my brain chemistry, I swear to God. It made me join a gym and start lifting weights. That never happened. Films never have that much of an impact on me, but this one bloody did. Like, respectfully, Kitty O'Brien, be my wife. Kristen Stewart as well, be my wife, please. Wife Sitter. What a good film. I loved it. It was weird. I like when the guy eats the bug. 10 out of 10. I bloody loved it. The sun keeps coming out from behind a cloud and blinding me. I love that. Next up, Kinds of Kindness. I will see most anything Yorgos Lanthimos brings out. I like him. He's an odd bloke. I'm here for that. I still haven't watched Poor Things though, which I need to rectify, but I think it's on Disney Plus, so I'll sit down and watch that. This didn't feel like a film that was 2 hours 45 long. I hate films being over 90 minutes. I think that's too long. But this, it didn't feel like it was nearly 3 hours. Unlike when I went to see Oppenheimer last year and I was like, this is so boring, nothing is happening. But that's by the by. This was so good. I could have just sat there and watched it all day. When it finished, I was like, oh my God, is that it? Is it over? I could have just kept sitting there. It felt so quick. I loved every minute of it. Like, I'm not usually that bothered about a film where it's like separate stories. So Kinds of Kindness, it's the same ensemble cast, 3 different stories. But I ate this up. I loved it. More of this, please, Mr. Lanthimos. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A curveball for you. Not a film from this year, but I've watched it this year twice, so I'm gonna include it. It's my end of year roundup, so I can do what I want. Ugh. This was Weird, the Al Yankovic story. I love Daniel Radcliffe. I just think me and him would get on. If I met him, I just genuinely believe that. He seems like he's sound. It was very, very funny. I watched it on my own. I got myself Korean food and sat and watched it on my own. It was very nice. And then I watched it about 2 weeks later with my partner and I was still giggling. It's got good rewatch value. It It was very wholesome, very silly, kind of camp. Loved it a lot. It was great. I love Daniel Radcliffe. He's a good lad. To move on to a very unwholesome film, The Substance. This film just encapsulates the feminine experience for me. I went to see it with one of my friends, and afterwards we were like, this is just what being a woman is like. Most definitely becoming a hag. It's just body horror, goodness. Yum, 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 yum. I love a body horror. I loved it. Demi Moore, stunning. Margaret Qualley, stunning. And also becoming a hag, I love it. Society is terrible. Society is bad to women. Become hag. It made me really hungry afterwards as well. Did anyone else get that? Like, I just really wanted to eat a roast chicken. I enjoyed it though. Great film. 10 out of 10. It was really weird. The last of my films, a very late contender considering I just watched this on Boxing Day, is Better Man, which is the sort of autobiographical story for Robbie Williams. I bloody love Robbie Williams. I'm not even ashamed of that. I'm basic. I was never a Take That girl because that was a little bit before my time, but I love Robbie Williams. He is a performer. He's high camp. This film was really fun and a little bit raw in parts, but I really enjoyed it. I really want to go see it again. Me and my partner came out the cinema and we're like, I want to watch it again. I really liked it. It was just so good. And in the immortal words of C-Matt, who needs God when I've got Robbie Williams? If I can just be a little hater for a minute as well. It's my video, I can do what I want. I think I'm the only person who watched Challengers this year and didn't like it. All my friends have seen it, really love it. All the people online that I respect that have seen it really like it, but I am a hater. I just don't know what's happening in it. I thought it was too boring. Like, either be about tennis or be about having affairs. Don't half-ass either of them. I just didn't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the demographic for it. But I thought it was really boring. Sorry to be a hater. I'm not sorry. I just had to go close the blinds because the sun was killing me. Anyway, my films are out of the way now. I'm going to go on to my best gigs of the year. Hooray. A very big day for little old Louise was seeing my gay awakening Avril Lavigne in the flesh. I even wore a biblically accurate Avril Lavigne cosplay. I'll see if I can put a little picture here of my outfit. I made a tie and everything. I was really pleased with that. I already owned all the clothes because of course I do. Because why not? Oh, why am I out of focus? Hey, there I am. She sounded so good. She has got an amazing voice. I had the best time. Everyone looked so good. Everyone had the little ties on. Some girls stood next to me, were having a fight. It was just a feast for the senses. I loved it so much. It was a great time. Simple Plan were also really good, but it was all about Avril, really. My last gig of 2024 was one of the best. I got to see Remy Wolf in Leeds. My partner loves Remy Wolf, so I got us tickets to go see her, and she was so good. Like, I like Remy Wolf. I've not really listened to her that much, but she was so good. She's such a performer. She's got an amazing stage presence, amazing voice. She also did a cover of Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts from Cars, which everyone loved. It's a really good song. It's a great song. She is a delight, and it was a pleasure to see her, and I just want to see her blow up even more. She was so good. Her album Big Ideas also came out this year, which also, it slaps. It's 10 out of 10. She's fantastic. I love her so much. This next one was a freebie gig. I got some free tickets from work. Thank you, NHS. I went to see Richard Hawley at the Rock and Roll Circus at Don Valley Bowl. We missed all of the sport acts and just went to see Richard Hawley. I took my mum because she loves Richard Hawley. She fancies him, even though he's always wearing double denim and has massive turn-ups on his jeans. So I think he's quite likely to be my stepdad soon. Hi, princess. Hi, Cheeky. You're just loitering around. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, he could be my stepdad soon. Who knows? My parents are still happily married, but if Richard Hawley comes along, you know. But yeah, we went out and had some tea beforehand and a few drinks and had a dance. I like him, like, well enough. I think he's a very good, underrated Sheffield musician, by the way. He's got a great voice. But it was just extra nice because I know my mum loves him, and it was nice to take her there and just have a lovely time. That just made it extra special because I'm a soft lad. My last gig in the roundup, just giving Treacle a head scratch, hey, was We Are Scientists at Lead Mill. I love We Are Scientists so much. They're my favourite band of all time. I love Lead Mill. I was gonna say favourite venue of all time, but I don't know if it is, but I just love Lead Mill. Lead Mill is in my veins now. I love We Are Scientists. They are my favourite lads. I love them so much. They always put on a really good show. They're very talented musicians, very funny. What more could you want? I was meant to see them the day after in Leeds, but I was really unwell, so I had to miss it, which was really annoying, and no one would take my tickets. I'm like, I was giving them away for free and no one wanted them. So annoying. Anyway, but we'll always have the Lead Mill and Crooks Social Club next year, and maybe Live at Leeds if I get tickets. They just never stop touring. They love it. They love to tour. They live for it. These last few bits are more conceptual and miscellaneous, so roll with it. These are quite quick fire. One, the TV show Made in Korea that was on BBC that was about taking 5 Brits and making them into a K-pop boy band. I had very low expectations, but it was fun, and I love Dear Alice now. They're my guys. I love Ola, he's my favourite. The Old Shoe. It is a cider-based bar in Orchard Square in Sheffield. Used to be the shoe shop Shoe. How many times can I say shoe? But it is no longer the shoe shop Shoe, so now it's called the Old Shoe, which is funny, I guess. I love getting a fancy drink in there. It's very chill. It's very nice. I like it a lot. An abstract one. Hosting friends. I've hosted my mates in my house a lot more, cooked them tea and just had drinks and stuff. I really like doing that. It's where my cats are, so I can show them off, and also it's a lot less like physically taxing than being out and about, and this is where all my stuff is, so I can just go upstairs if I'm fed up of them. Random one, roasting vegetables. We're mad into roasting vegetables now, this like last quarter of the year. I don't know what to say to you. I just love roasting vegetables. And finally, I have fully embraced the joy of a heated blanket. We have one of the heated blankets right here. The cats love it as well. I'm so cozy all the time. Like a bonus to it is when the cats are acting up, if they're like being a bit yelly, I'll stick the heated blanket on for 5 minutes and put them on it, and then they just go to sleep and they stay out of my hair. Like, that's a good parenting life hack, I think. Gang, those are my favourites for 2024. What are your favourites? Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts on mine. I love your input. I will see you on the next one. I got a couple more little year-end videos to do, and I will see you then. Goodbye, guys.